As we begin this exercise, let's take a minute to greet and praise ourselves on our presence, on taking the time to be present, to go within, into our own life. The Pocket Rehab app provides users with a safe, private, and non-judgmental environment to communicate with others who have had or are experiencing similar difficulties, get and provide support, and remain completely anonymous. Let's take a few seconds to feel that we are in the mind and body with a mindful check-in, experiencing any sensations, holdings, or tightness in the body, as well as feeling into your mood, feeling into our emotions, and simply noticing and allowing whatever is supposed to be. Again, merely being aware of how we are and acknowledging whatever is to be felt. Now, very gradually removing our focus from the attentive check-in, let us return to the breath, being aware of your breath in your belly, expanding on the inhale and contracting on an expiration, inhaling and exhaling with mindfulness, breathing spontaneously and adequately, with awareness of the rise and fall of the abdomen. This sort of mindful breathing may help us calm down when we are worried or afraid. So be conscious of the breath coming in and out, breathing in and out with awareness. If our minds stray off in the silences, we may compassionately, gently bring them back to the breath and the abdomen, breathing in and breathing out with mindfulness. Slowing down our life, one inhale and exhale at a time, breathing in and out with awareness, breathing in and out from moment to moment. We'll now transfer our attention to a body scan while slowly withdrawing our consciousness from breathing, feeling into this body, into the world of sensations, thoughts, emotions, and recognizing whatever is supposed to happen. So whatever we feel in our bodies and minds, let us acknowledge it and let it be. Let us direct our attention to the soles of each of our feet, feeling the heels, the bottoms of the feet, toes, tops of the feet, behind into the Achilles tendon, and gently above into the ankle joints, feeling each of the feet up to the ankles with awareness and simply acknowledging whatever is thought in the body or potentially in mind. Feeling into the feet and ankles, allowing attention to rise into each of the lower legs, as well as the calves and shins, and coming up into the knee joints. Feeling into the body with awareness. Allowing awareness to rise from the lower legs and knees to the higher legs, thighs, hamstrings, quadriceps, feeling into the upper legs and its connection to the hip joints, feelings and the felt sense of the body, feeling into the thighs and hips, then letting go. Allowing consciousness to rise into the hips, pelvic girdle, and core of the body. Feeling the sit bones, buttocks, and genital area, tremendous systems of excretion and reproduction, handling into the center of this body with awareness, within the hips and pelvic girdle, recognizing and letting go of whatever occurs in the body, or possibly even in the thoughts and emotions at times, allowing consciousness to rise into the tailbone and then slowly ascend into the lower back, up the spine, into the center, and ultimately into the upper back, feeling feelings in the back with awareness and letting go. As we go around this body, we may feel tensions, stiffness, and achiness, and if we can allow any of these regions to relax, by all means do so. It's also vital to remember that our practice tells us to let go if we can't soften. Allow any sensations to ripple and resound wherever they need to go. The same goes for our ideas and emotions, which we must allow being. We may continue to have anxious thoughts, anxieties, and fears as we feel into this body and mind. There are moments when we may utilize the practice of mindfulness, inquiry, and investigation to uncover perhaps the underlying roots of our fears. Suppose it appears that we are still experiencing anxious sensations after practicing the body scan and mindful breathing. Draw attention to those feelings now to identify what is being felt, feeling into the dread. As I say this, I want to say it with compassion and gentleness, because when we go swimming on a hot day, we dip our toes in the water and react with such coldness that we gradually acclimate to the temperature by dipping our toes in and out of the water, and our bodies become accustomed to the temperature, and we can swim. Gently dipping one's toes into experiencing the dread, simply noticing what's there, releasing go, feeling into the fear with awareness. There's no need to analyze or figure things out, just feeling into the sensation of feeling anxious, afraid, concerned, and letting go. And whatever else comes up, equally acknowledging and letting go, probing into the heart of dread. Just listening with such tenderness, there is no need to push ourselves beyond our limits. Instead, focus on working with the edges, feeling into the uneasiness and accepting it. We may identify the underlying reasons for our anxiety and anguish as we learn to be with the things as they are. And now I'm gradually stepping away from the mindful inquiry practice. Let's go back to the breath, in and out, feeling the belly expand on the inhale and sink on the exhalation. With mindfulness, breathe in and breathe out, simply paying attention to each inhale and exhale. Now, just as we watch the breath come and go, we may begin with this last practice of monitoring the very ideas we have, as if watching clouds go past in the sky, or sitting on the side of a river and just watching whatever is flowing downstream. Watching the mind and even scary ideas as transitory mental phenomena like clouds, observing any fearful, anxious thoughts as merely mental occurrences that come and go. Being present to the mind. Like every other sense, just ideas of sight, sound, taste, smell, and physical feelings, all coming and passing, all bearing the mark of impermanence, observing the mind, thoughts, and noticing the ever-changing character of ideas which demonstrates their impermanence. Just thinking and coming and departing. We can become free when we become conscious of our thoughts and the traps we find ourselves in at the time. Just some thoughts,